Master your emotions, and nobody can control you. The day you stop reacting. Every day you wake up and face the world. People talk, people judge, people complain. Some praise you, some criticize you, some ignore you. Your mind reacts to everything. Your emotions rise and fall like waves in the ocean, sometimes calm, sometimes wild. But one day you realize something important. Your emotions are not the problem. Your reactions are. When someone says something rude, your heart beats faster. Your thoughts become loud. Your body becomes tense. You want to answer. You want to defend yourself. You want to fight back. This is where most people lose control. They speak too quickly. They react too strongly. They show their emotions openly. And in that moment, they give away their power. Power does not belong to the loudest person. Power belongs to the calmest mind. Imagine two people arguing. One is shouting. One is calm. Who looks stronger? The calm one. Silence creates authority. Calm creates respect. Control creates confidence. The world tests you every day. Traffic jams, work pressure, family problems, unexpected delays, negative people. Each situation is a test, not of intelligence, but of emotional control. When you fail the test, you feel tired, you feel angry, you feel drained. When you pass the test, you feel peaceful, you feel strong, you feel in control. The strongest people are not emotionless. They simply do not let emotions control them. They feel anger, but they do not explode. They feel sadness, but they do not collapse. They feel fear, but they still move forward. They understand one simple truth. Emotions are temporary. Decisions are permanent. One angry word can destroy a relationship. One emotional decision can ruin an opportunity. One reaction can change everything. That is why calm people win. Look at leaders, look at athletes, look at successful people. In difficult moments, they slow down, they breathe, they think. They do not react, they respond. There is a big difference. Reaction is automatic. Response is controlled. Reaction is emotional. Response is intentional. Reaction is weak. Response is powerful. When someone insults you, your first impulse is reaction, but your power is in the pause. The pause is everything. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. That small pause changes your life. In that pause, you choose who you are. You choose your strength. You choose your direction. Without the pause, you are controlled by emotions. With the pause, you control them. Think about water. When water is calm, it reflects clearly. When water is disturbed, it becomes blurry. Your mind is the same. When calm, you think clearly. When emotional, you think poorly. That is why mastering emotions is mastering life. People who control you usually control your emotions first. They provoke you, they push you, they test your patience, they want a reaction. Because when you react, they lead, you follow. But when you stay calm, they lose control. Your silence becomes your shield. Your calm becomes your weapon. Imagine someone trying to provoke you. They expect anger, they expect frustration, they expect drama. Instead, you smile, you stay quiet, you move on. They feel confused, they feel powerless because they cannot control you. This is emotional freedom. Most people are prisoners of their feelings, happy when praised, sad when criticized, confident when supported, weak when ignored. Their emotions depend on others. Their power depends on others. But strong people live differently. They create their own peace. They protect their own focus. They build their own confidence. They do not allow outside noise to control inside calm. This takes practice. This takes discipline. This takes awareness. You start small. Someone cuts in line. You stay calm. Someone speaks harshly. You stay calm. Someone doubts you. You stay calm. Each moment is training. Each situation is practice. Over time, your emotional muscles grow stronger. Yes, emotions are like muscles. The more you train control, the stronger you become. At first, it feels difficult. Your mind wants to react. Your body wants to respond. But you breathe. You slow down. You choose calm. Then something changes. You feel lighter. You feel clearer. You feel powerful. Because nobody can manipulate calm energy. Anger is easy to control. Fear is easy to control. Insecurity is easy to control. But calm confidence is untouchable. When you walk into a room calmly, people notice. When you speak slowly, people listen. When you stay composed, people respect. You do not need to demand attention. Your presence creates it. This is silent power. You do not shout. You do not fight. You do not prove. You simply stay steady, and the world adjusts around you. Sometimes you will still feel overwhelmed. That is normal. Even strong people feel emotions. The difference is they do not become emotions. They observe them. They say, I feel anger, but I am not anger. I feel fear, but I am not fear. I feel stress, but I am not stress. This separation creates control. You become the observer, not the reactor. You watch your emotions like clouds passing in the sky. They come, they stay, they leave. But you remain stable, calm, grounded. This is the foundation of emotional mastery. When you master emotions, you master conversations. You master decisions. You master relationships. You master pressure. You become difficult to disturb, difficult to manipulate, difficult to break. People trust calm individuals because calm means clarity. People follow calm leaders because calm means direction. People respect calm minds because calm means strength. You do not need to eliminate emotions. You only need to guide them. Like a driver controls a car, the car has power, but the driver decides direction. Your emotions are the engine. Your mind is the driver. Without control, you crash. With control, you arrive. Today, you begin. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Watch your reactions. Slow your breathing. Pause before speaking. Choose calm over chaos. Step by step, moment by moment, you build a new identity. A calm mind, a steady heart, an unshakable presence. And slowly, you realize something powerful. When you master your emotions, nobody can control you. Part 2. The power of emotional distance. Not everything deserves your reaction. Not every comment deserves your attention. Not every problem deserves your energy. But most people give energy to everything. They respond to every message. They worry about every opinion. They react to every small issue. And slowly, they become exhausted. Your energy is limited. Your focus is precious. Your calm is valuable. If you give it away freely, you lose control of your life. Strong people understand this. They choose what to feel. They choose what to ignore. They choose what matters. This is emotional distance. Emotional distance does not mean you do not care. It means you care wisely. Imagine you are walking in the rain. You carry an umbrella. The rain is still there, but you stay dry. Emotional distance is your umbrella. Negative words fall, stress appears, pressure rises, but you stay protected. Without emotional distance, everything touches you, everything affects you, everything drains you. One small comment ruins your day. One mistake destroys your confidence. One delay creates frustration. You become reactive. You become unstable. You become controlled. But with emotional distance, you see things differently. Someone criticizes you. You listen. You evaluate. You move on. Someone ignores you. You accept. You stay calm. You continue. Someone disagrees. You respect. You stay steady. You keep your direction. Nothing shakes you easily. This is not coldness. This is strength. People often confuse emotional control with lack of feeling, but true control means feeling without drowning. Think about the ocean. The surface has waves. The deep water is calm. You become the deep water. On the outside, things happen. Emotions appear. Inside, you remain calm. This calm gives you clarity. When you are emotionally distant, you think better. You decide better. You act better. You stop taking things personally. This changes everything. Someone is rude. Maybe they are stressed. Not about you. Someone is negative. Maybe they are unhappy. Not about you. Someone doubts you. Maybe they fear growth. Not about you. When you stop taking things personally, you stop carrying unnecessary weight. Your mind becomes lighter. Your heart becomes freer. You walk with confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because nothing controls you. Emotionally distant people are hard to manipulate. Manipulation works through emotions: fear, guilt, anger, jealousy. When someone triggers these, they guide your behavior. But when you stay calm, their control disappears. They push, you stay steady. They provoke, you stay quiet. They expect drama, you give silence. This silence is powerful. Silence does not mean weakness. Silence means you choose peace. Some battles are not worth fighting. Some arguments are not worth winning. Some people are not worth explaining. You save your energy, you protect your focus, you continue forward. Emotionally distant people do not chase validation. They do not need approval. They do not depend on praise. Their confidence comes from within. If someone supports them, they appreciate. If someone doubts them, they continue. Nothing changes their direction. This stability builds respect. People trust those who remain calm. People follow those who stay steady. People admire those who are unshaken. Emotional distance also helps in difficult moments. When problems appear, most people panic. They imagine worst outcomes. They lose clarity. But calm individuals pause. They breathe. They analyze. They see solutions while others see chaos. Distance creates perspective. When you step back, you see the full picture. Up close, everything looks big. From distance, everything becomes manageable. When you are too close, they feel overwhelming. When you step back, they become smaller. This is why breathing helps. This is why silence helps. This is why pauses matter. You create space. Space creates control. Imagine holding a hot object. You drop it immediately, but if you use gloves, you handle it calmly. Emotional distance is your glove. You handle stress, you handle pressure, you handle conflict without burning yourself. This skill changes relationships. You stop reacting emotionally. You start communicating calmly. Arguments decrease, understanding increases. You listen more. You speak less. You choose words carefully. Your presence becomes peaceful. People feel comfortable around calm energy. They feel safe. They feel respected. You influence without force. Emotionally distant people also recover faster. They do not stay angry long. They do not stay sad long. They do not stay stressed long. They acknowledge feelings, then release them. They move forward. This forward motion builds resilience. Life always brings challenges, but emotional control makes you flexible. You bend, you adjust, you continue, like bamboo in the wind. The storm comes, the bamboo moves. The storm leaves, the bamboo stands. You become like bamboo, strong, flexible, calm. To build emotional distance, you start observing your reactions. Notice what triggers you. Notice what drains you. Notice what upsets you. Then ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Sometimes the answer is no. You let go. Letting go is powerful. You release anger. You release stress. You release expectations. Your mind becomes quiet. And in quiet minds, clarity grows. Clarity leads to better choices. Better choices lead to better life. You do not need to control the world. You only need to control your response. The world remains unpredictable, but you remain stable. This stability becomes your advantage. While others react, you observe. While others panic, you think. While others lose control, you stay grounded. And slowly, you notice something. Less drama, less stress, less conflict, more peace, more focus, more confidence. You are still the same person, but stronger inside. You have created space. You have created calm. You have created freedom. This is the power of emotional distance. Part 3. The unshakable mind. There comes a moment in life when you stop trying to control everything outside and start controlling everything inside. This is where real power begins. You cannot control people. You cannot control events. You cannot control the past. But you can control your mind. And when your mind is stable, nothing can shake you. An unshakable mind is not built in one day. It is built in small moments, quiet decisions, calm reactions, daily discipline. You train yourself slowly. You wake up. You choose calm. You face stress. You choose patience. You face criticism. You choose silence. You face fear. You choose courage. Each choice builds strength. Most people train their body. Few people train their mind. But the mind decides everything. If your mind is weak, small problems feel big. If your mind is strong, big problems feel small. The unshakable mind sees challenges differently. It does not panic. It does not complain. It does not collapse. It adapts. It learns. It moves forward. Think about a mountain. Storms hit the mountain. Wind blows. Rain falls. Snow covers. But the mountain remains. You become that mountain. Life will test you. Unexpected loss, hard conversations, pressure at work, difficult people. But you stay steady. Not because life is easy, but because your mind is strong. Strong minds do not seek comfort, they seek growth. They understand discomfort is temporary, growth is permanent. When emotions rise, they breathe. When stress appears, they slow down. When chaos comes, they focus. This discipline creates stability. The unshakable mind also trusts time. Not everything needs immediate reaction. Not everything needs immediate solution. Sometimes silence solves. Sometimes patience wins. Sometimes distance heals. You learn to wait. Waiting calmly is power. Most people rush. They speak too soon. They decide too fast. Then they regret. But calm minds pause, they observe, they understand, then they act. Their actions are precise, their words are thoughtful, their presence is steady. This calm confidence spreads. People feel it, people respect it, people trust it. You no longer need to prove yourself. Your calm proves everything. The unshakable mind also releases control over outcomes. You do your best, you stay disciplined, you stay focused, but you do not attach emotionally to results. If you win, you stay humble. If you lose, you stay calm. Nothing changes your inner state. This emotional independence is freedom. You stop riding emotional roller coasters. No extreme highs, no extreme lows. Just steady movement forward. Consistency beats intensity. Small, calm actions, repeated daily, create big results. You wake up focused. You work with discipline. You speak with calm. You rest with peace. Day after day, you build an unshakable identity. People notice the change. You react less. You listen more. You speak slower. You decide better. You become difficult to disturb. Arguments no longer pull you in. Drama no longer attracts you. Negativity no longer affects you. You choose peace. Peace is not weakness. Peace is control. A calm mind sees opportunities others miss. While others panic, you think clearly. While others complain, you take action. While others blame, you improve. This mindset creates success. Success is not only money. Success is stability. Success is clarity. Success is freedom from emotional chaos. You walk into challenges with confidence because you trust your mind. No matter what happens, you know you will respond wisely. This trust removes fear. Fear comes from uncertainty, but when you trust yourself, fear disappears. You become bold, not loud, but calm boldness. You speak when needed. You stay silent when useful. You act when ready. Your life becomes intentional. Nothing random, nothing reactive, everything chosen. This is emotional mastery. You no longer depend on others for peace. You create your own. You no longer chase validation. You trust your path. You no longer react impulsively. You respond wisely. You become the calm in chaos. Like a lighthouse in a storm, waves crash, wind roars, darkness spreads, but the lighthouse stands, steady, bright, guiding. You become that lighthouse. People may try to provoke you, you stay calm. People may doubt you, you stay focused. People may ignore you, you stay confident. Nothing breaks your rhythm. This is the final stage. You are not emotionless, you are emotionally intelligent. You feel deeply, but you remain stable. You experience life, but you remain grounded. You connect with others, but you do not lose yourself. Your emotions become tools, not chains. You use anger for motivation. You use fear for preparation. You use calm for clarity. Everything serves you. And when everything serves you, nobody controls you. You walk with quiet strength. You think with calm clarity. You live with steady confidence. The world may be loud, but your mind is silent. The world may be chaotic, but your heart is steady. The world may try to shake you, but you remain unshakable. You mastered your emotions, and nobody can control you. To support this channel, please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Your engagement allows us to keep producing high-quality shadowing lessons for you.